Ah, yeah. So, some barbecue sauce. That's not a preference. I mean, it was preferred because it was cheaper, but it's also not bad. It's good. I put a little bit of honey in it, a little bit, and oh, I see why that's okay. But yeah, for some reason but this will prevent that. Oh, because then it'll like dry up here, kind of instead of making. It's gonna start making crystals wherever it's gonna start making crystals. So I was assuming if I store it this way, the crystals it makes up there will be smaller. Versus if I store it this way and it makes crystals there, they could be like you scream, and then your cap breaks, or like it breaks that little seal thing slightly. I mean, that can happen. It depends on how often you use your honey. So yeah, sorry. If I don't know. I'm sorry. It could be if I use my honey faster, it won't be a problem. But I put a bit of honey in here before I put the barbecue sauce in it. And though then I was thinking when I added the barbecue sauce, this is gonna be a little too sweet, and I don't want to put vinegar in it because I had made a vinegar drink for today. I was told drinking a shot of vinegar is good, like daily, but I'm trying to do at least weekly. I've been mixing the honey with the vinegar in a little bit of water, but then that got involved. That stuff back in the back, like yeah, it's not. That's not shame. That's not the corner of shame. That's the corner of protection. But you see that? Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah, baby. And usually when you see scorpions, they're trying to give you the flavor of scorpion without the heat of the scorpion. These fuckers are cruel. Not cruel. These they did it fine. If I can zoom in right, there it is. I was zooming in the wrong thing. That first ingredient. There you go. What a high. And so again, the other ones that don't use scorpion in like the middle ingredients or the last ingredients, that's my belief that they're trying to give you the flavor of the scorpion pepper without giving you. In which case, to those people, use the scorpion pepper mash, like the stuff like when you get a concentrated capsaicin, or if you press the scorpion peppers or whatever into something and get the heat out, and then you can use that stuff into like a barbecue sauce, and it comes out really good, and it won't have heat, but it'll have the pepper flavor. But yeah, I'm glad some of these people that they go whole hog. Anyways, came out great. I had a little, so whenever I wiped the cap or the lip with my finger, well, that finger, for obvious reasons, I'm not a big fan of the heat. I can feel a little bit like right here. That's really it though, so it's not that bad. And it was a few minutes ago, but then I had a bite of this already. It's got it's got the barbecue flavor, maybe a little honey, I don't know, but then it's got these little prickly heat jabs, not like hot, but occasionally. And I started kind of well. I didn't start like the best because you can see some plain, but that might be why it's the jabs. Whew. But then there's a little bit of the heat lingering, but not a lot of heat because it was only the 4 drops instead of the 3. But I was aiming for 3, so it was a little more than I wanted. But it's okay. No, yeah, it's still a little more than I wanted, but not much more. But it's not actually hot because I already licked my finger earlier, and I did the camera on the different face for that one. Got some good faces for that one. I assume my eyes were closed, so I didn't see. I didn't see most of it, but they didn't water that bad. And so when I say too much, it's making my lip warm. So I'm gonna go ahead and not eat this until my lip stops being warm, and that'll give this a more fair chance. But it'll let me see the difference because it's re-triggering the heat from the first bit only because of the flavor, like the I know that heat comes with that flavor. So then by doing it a little bit at a time and gradually, I'm starting to try to get the without. Some people they'll hot sauce a madre and but yeah, I don't want to mess with my tolerances unnecessarily. That's like taking a whole pill of Viagra when you only need a quarter if you need it. You shouldn't need Viagra. You should simply tell your wife, like, stop lying to your partner and tell your partner to stop lying to you, and figure that out, and then your erection will come back, guaranteed. Unless it's a physical issue, in which case, if the Viagra works for you, great, but also do know that not every doctor's going to tell you to take the like. Not everybody tells you not to take the whole pill. Like, but yeah, you're not supposed to take the whole pill because it's a waste of money for one thing. But then somebody who's like got a lot of money, they'll take the whole pill because they can, and they're like, all it's doing is making you die faster. That's all it's going to end up doing. Maybe. Hopefully not, though. Hopefully not. Maybe it does. If you find out something good, let me know, please. That'd be great. Good days. Bye.